Another big crowd. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradley moving in. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Gene Segura standing in his career against Porcello. He's gone 2 for 6. Lifted in the air to center. Holt has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Brock Holt now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1, very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. In his career against Porcello, comes in with 6 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in now for the Mariners, Josh Reddick. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A bare hand for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. In his career against Porcello, he has 7 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Fouled away. Zunino is off at first with 2 away. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And strike 3 called. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He went deep in the contest last night. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Cooper shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Next for Seattle, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Vogelbach aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 to Cano. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bradley now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's just 2 for 9.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip.
Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reddick carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Holt calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here now it's Mike Zunino, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a fastball called strike 3. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Scorched to third. Seager has it. And that's out number 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Too high, 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip. Paxton peers in. First pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-1 to count. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Jackie Bradley now, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. In there, no balls and a strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Segura over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bogaerts is calling for it. 1 down. Dan Vogelbach is next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. Pitch on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Again, J.D. Martinez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Missed with a breaking ball.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Ball even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2-1 now to Gordon. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the back. 1-1. The 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner stands at third. One man is out and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball right into the shift. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Cruz is after it. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogarts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Axton has his sign. First pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the third out. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And there's ball 2 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Seager, right field and carrying well. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelbach. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Here's Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Cano with it at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Cooper has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Gene Segura standing in. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner goes for third. Just got a piece up the line. And a poor throw there. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and they're going to hang an error on Ramirez. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And the indications from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in safely. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bogarts waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 41.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle.
Leading off with a red shot.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. High in the air into shallow left center. Reddick has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Here's Jackie Bradley now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And a splitter, swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. And that one just missed outside. A ball and a strike now. Cishek pauses. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Nunez stands at second with 2 gone. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bogarts over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And he's safe. Next for Seattle, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Holt takes it in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So a big moment in the ball game here. D. Gordon, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Moreland has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Next up for the Red Sox, Brock Holt. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
So to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is... Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 3. Cano waits on the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez on the run. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Comes set, and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Miguel Gonzalez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now playing first base.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Number 18, Mitch.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Segura for one, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's gone 3 for 4. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. On the year, Vasquez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The Mariners, 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.